Okay, for your handling homework this week, we're going to look at all the transformations together. So you want to take down that title. One is the translations. These were the sliding ones. And this was what you moved across and then what you moved up or down. Then you had rotations. And for a rotation, you had to be told the centre of it, as if you were spinning it around. You had to be told the direction of it. And you also had to be told the angle that you were spinning through. Number 3, we had your reflections. Those were the mirror line ones. And number 4 was enlargements. And for enlargements, you had to be told the centre of it and the size of the enlargement, otherwise known as the scale factor. So we're going to take those 4 and see if we can pick them out for this. So if you look at A to B, it's been slid across. So it's a translation. And I am moving it across 1 and up 2. So that's how you write that answer fully. Part B, A to C. See why it's a spinning one from A to C. So it's going to be a rotation. And it's going clockwise. So you have to give us 3 pieces of information for a rotation. So it's clockwise. And it's 90 degrees. And the centre of rotation, if you've got a piece of tracing paper, you can practice it. But if you spin it about here, it will land down there. It's quite hard to see those. So it's about 0, 0. Part C, B, in other words, B to D. See what's a reflection? Down the middle here. So you'll say it's a reflection in the y-axis. Part D, D to E. Now D to E, it's got bigger. So it's an enlargement. You need to give 2 pieces of information. You can see it's got double. So if you write scale factor 2, now this was this awkward one about finding the centre of the rotation, or sorry, the centre of enlargement. Trying to find my ruler here. I've just found it. That was the one that we joined together. Do you remember joining together the corresponding points? It's a bit strange. And hopefully they meet somewhere. So I'm joining those 2 points together. Those 2 points and these 2 points, and they seem to meet there. So the centre of the enlargement is -4, 5. Part E, A to F, and that's a wee reflection. You can see it reflecting over there. So it's reflection in the line going that way. It's going through the y-axis at 2. F, C to G. It's been slid back. So the sliding one is a translation. Just take a point here. How many times has it gone back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's gone back 5 and it hasn't gone up or down. G is D to H. Now where's D and H? Okay, it's spun around. So it's a rotation. And it's gone either clockwise or anti-clockwise, but it's gone 180 degrees. So you can write either clockwise or anti-clockwise, it doesn't matter there. It's 180 degrees. And I think that's spinning about the origin. So it is G, D to H. I can't see. Yeah, spinning it about the origin. It just takes, it's usually easier with tracing paper, but I don't have tracing paper here at the minute. Quite hard to see those, to be fair. H to F, and that's just been slid. So remember the proper name for the sliding ones? It's a translation. So it's H up to F. So I'm just checking that point here. So I go back 1 and I'm going to go up 6. So back 1, up 6. I is I to C. Now where's I and there's C? It's not these spinning ones. These are quite hard to see. So rotation, and it is clockwise. and it is 90, no it's not, because 90 degrees would be in this quadrant, so it's down here, so it's 180 degrees. I'm trying to work out where that is spun around. I think it'll be spun around that point. Again, you just double check this. Say, I'm just doing this by looking at it. Say, now I need to have my tracing paper to do this out properly. So you can check that with your own tracing paper there. I'll leave that blank for you. And J. C, G to J. That's an easier one. I can see straight off. It's an enlargement. Okay. And you can see it's scale factor 2. So scale factor 2. And to find the centre of enlargement, you join the corresponding points with big long lines. It's the strangest thing, this, to be fair. So they look like they're all crossing there. So the centre is -4, 0. And as I just for those rotation ones, if you've got a wee piece of tracing paper or a wee piece of grease paper, just I don't have one handy, just keep spinning it around different points. If you can't get that, don't be one bit worried about it, because we'll always pick that up when we go over exam papers when we get back in class.